behind schedule.
There you are, eavesdropper.
You shall be punished.
Illusion shattered!
Wheel of life.
No touching!
Let me amuse myself a little.
I can fix this! Did I miss...
Her Majesty's power flows through me!
There is no escape!
Life goes on.
How to get me going.
Out of my sight.
Next on the agenda...
one with my blade.
Illusion shattered!
We're way behind schedule.
Shine down!
This is long overdue. Guys. Focus! Life goes on. Access denied. goes. Rex Lapis, I am sorry. Life goes on. Next on the agenda.
No escape! Absorption test! Stand clear!
Absorption test. Swirl, Mark 2. Everybody stand back. Fate is upon you.
Not so soon.
Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Can't run from death.
Let me scribe. Animo test 6308. Absorption test.
Stay right there.
Animal hypostasis emulate. Written in the stars.
You can't run. Looks like I went too far. Send this quickly.
Let's light it up. Stand clear. Absorption test. That's gonna hurt in the morning. Shine down.
Let's not waste time.
Illusion shattered.
Let's end this quickly.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's delve into this. Decided by destiny.
This isn't good.
There you are, eavesdropper.
Insolence shall be punished. Where are you?
We're way behind schedule.
Go.
Off we go. I can fix this. Next on the agenda, life goes on. Shine down. Next time, we'll... Illusion shattered! Life goes on.
Would you care to... If you ever... Add Ast... Thank you for Add Ast...
There you are, eavesdrop.
Inazuma shines eternal! Huh! We're way behind schedule. Wheel of Light. Shine down! Must press. We're way behind schedule. Next on the agenda...
Everybody stand back!
Wheel of Light. Illusion shattered! We're way behind schedule.
Swift and merciful.
On closer inspection, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two?
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like...
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Sheesh, you scared me!
Incantation?
Junkichi is trying it out to be specific. He's hit, I obviously don't.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, Anyway,
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to
The Omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on your luck. Alright, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look at you now.
Wait.
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. No, it's most... As a fellow writer...
Look, Junkichi. Yes, everyone's saying it.
What's so surprising about that?
Then why don't we go to... She's the act...
The new book from Guide Publishing House. Come take a look.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Well, hello there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine? It just so happened... Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major? I'm begging you, you've got to help me save my...
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but...
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Please, put in a good word for me. You have to convince her to help. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordmaster, so he once asked Sensei Domon of the Meikyo Shisui art to take him on as a disciple. Domon turned him away. Took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's best disciples in a duel recently. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person. The doctors can't find anything wrong with him, so I'm betting it must be the work of an evil spirit. That's why I'm here, begging for Guji-ai's help.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother achieved the goal he'd been striving toward for as long as he can remember, and now it's gone. It's only natural that he feels a little empty and lost while he's trying to find a new direction. If it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days. He'll recover on his own soon enough.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself, you'd know. I guarantee you he's not acting like someone who feels empty and lost.
Oh, all right. Then tell me, when did your brother spar with Domon's disciple?
About 5 days ago.
5 days ago, you say?
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up like this. I'm really worried about him. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon. We can't jeopardize that dream now.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts school come true?
Well, they're kinda two sides of the same coin, aren't they?
Whatever. Let me ask you this. Have you heard of any interesting new rumors lately? If so, I'd love to hear about them.
What? Rumors? I haven't heard anything.
Oh dear.
Lady Guji, please stop changing the subject. This is some—
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds really bad. Come on.
Okay, fine. Then it's
Yay, Miko!
Kato, whatever your name was. These two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural phenomena. Exorcisms and that sort of thing are all in it.
Yeah!
Really?
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
No, hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't...
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just had... Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned. Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me, too. This is an...
This feels all wrong. But you...
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along, too.
Okay, let's follow Yohei and go visit his What is going on here? Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's gone.
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating Domon's disciple. He just sits there alone, talking to himself. It's pretty disturbing, actually. But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going to find your brother and also picking up a handful of salt on your way? We'll need to...
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Miko, what about us? Shouldn't...
No need. While What's-His-Face is handling that, we'll take a walk around and ask people...
Hello, sir.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not.
Huh? Debt collectors? But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into...
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between them. They just...
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to become a sword master, and even asked Domon to be his son.
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually, he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give him a chance, in the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo...
Wait, what?
Oh, how interesting. we heard a slightly different version. My brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could and finally proved himself by defeating one of Domon's.
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt. You can ask Kenji at the village.
We've come to ask you about the Kato brothers.
Oh, you mean Shingo and Yohei?
Yeah, we heard that Shingo defeated an apprentice of Domon's recently.
Yes, it's true. Wait, so are you here because you heard they're starting their own school and you're looking to sign up?
We're not here to sign up.
Well, you've come to the right person. I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch.
Is Shingo?
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after...
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving rather out of...
I definitely... But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in 3 days. Not only that, but he managed to fell a lavender melon tree with just one kick.
Oh.
Quite impressive.
Things got weird after that, though. The village head brought out some tofu for him, and he just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep..."
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the salt you asked for, too.
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose...
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
So this is Yohei. Hey, listen! He's...
Woohoo! Can you feel? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei. Yohei!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's going...
Huh? Who?
He stood up!
No, don't come any closer. Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor Yohei. Your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final breaths to call on you for help. The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly resentful to you about something.
I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know. But surely you should have more insight than anyone else into how your brother... Yohei, I suggest you think very carefully before you open your mouth again. Your brother is your closest relative. You must have noticed straight away when he started acting, and yet 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me.
But,
As you wish. It's fine by me if you don't want to, but after Shingo dies, you'll be next. It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right behind your back. After all, you did summon it together.
All right, I'll talk. I'll tell you everything. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. Just like the book described, we drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he because I was worried that if he goes back to normal, he'll lose. If that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor.
So then, why'd you go to the Grand...
Well, 'cause with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might start spreading that he's gotten involved in the occult arts or something, and then no one would want to sign up as his disciple. So I was thinking that maybe Lady Gucci might have a way to get
My, look at you with your ingenious Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not his. They belong to the spirit that has...
You're right, you're right. We were wrong to do what we did.
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
What is that?
It's the...
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Miko! He fainted!
We do, but you, little one. Just a quick fight, and this will all be...
Who's this? Come on.
He's coming! Be careful!
Let's light it up!
Shadows of fate! Animal test! Don't break my glasses! Absorption test!
This will do!
I'm going in!
Stand clear!
Curses! Fate is upon me! Torn to oblivion!
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared! But, well, Paimon sure is...
we can talk about it later. There...
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I even beat one of Domon's disciples. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I realized I couldn't control I was terrified, and I wanted to take control of my body back, but I couldn't.
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish. We summoned a
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over before too much longer. Then the spirit would have haunted your brother until he...
Thank you, Lady Gucci, and...
All right, take him to get some rest. He's very weak right now, having been possessed. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. Remember, at this point I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods to obtain power that does not belong to you.
Yes, we understand.
Thank you, Lady. We'll be on our way.
Miko, would they... And if so, why the heck...
They would have been... I had to scare them a little, though. Otherwise, I hardly think these two lazy rascals would have...
So, what?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon's got it. It was an Oni.
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intent. Tossing salt caused it to... Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become too weak. Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way.
Whew. Well, the main thing is that...
All right, seems like we've wrapped up every...
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped...
You... Oh, you mean that they got the incantation from that book?
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came looking for you at the shrine today.
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested in incantations to...
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantations in the book are actually capable of...
Even then, humans only have so much strength. Even if they do successfully summon a spirit with the incantation.
But who wrote this book? And why? Don't we think they're... What do you think, Traveler? You're right. Big events in the light novel market should be at the center.
Lady Yai!
Kuroda, what are you...
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month. All the numbers are
Let me see. What? We're losing market share?
Yes. Overall bestseller, readers' favorite, and trending ranking. We're being beaten in all categories. One book is topping the charts. It's called...
Both of you, back here now!
Miko? What is it? You...
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novel. Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very I have to come up with a counterplan. And you...
Huh? How is this our problem?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't we think there might be a bigger safety risk here? Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't so important and...
Wait! What just happened?
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come, I'm going to head back and make some preparations.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear.
Illusion shattered!
Miko, we're here. So what's your plan of action to deal with this right?
Why don't you take it? I'll give you a hint. It's to do...
Oh, Paimon knows!
Oh, wow. You're... wrong.
Yeah!
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. If we did as you suggested, we would effectively be advertising to everyone that the incantation in bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would accomplish is to create more curious readers ready to try them out. Also...
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty catastrophic.
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resources such an operation would require...
But that means...
Well, I've read a first-hand guide to summoning spirits. It has many other good qualities besides the incantations alone. The book contains many ancient kaidan, or tales of the supernatural, and is written in a very engaging way. That is why the book has become so popular. I think we're going to have a difficult time trying to rein in its popularity while it's the only work in its league on the market. That's right. How do you get rid of the next big thing? You replace it with the next. So what we're going to do is smash our rivals' sales numbers and win our readers. Incidentally, this will also be the best way to combat the influence...
Wait, Miko, so you want us to write a novel?
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist certainly isn't an overnight process. But let's not forget that I am the chief editor of... I did say this is what we're going to do. I trust... Anyway, there is a writer's submission event going on at the moment. Start by talking to readers and finding out what they're in. I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done. I will assemble a team.
The key to when to use it. Good illustrations can make. There's a saying that the illustrations in a.
I've been reading these days, though. The only read. Not only is it a.
I'll be honest, in most traditional, by contrast, the protagonist...
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized. Let's go tell our findings to Yae Miko.
Ah, there you are. Let me introduce the team. You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced editor, and Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds of completely different stories and all under different pen names. As for what those names are, well, they will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks a first-hand guide to summoning spirits off its perch. So, feeling better about my plan now?
Uh-huh.
Now then, tell me what you found out about readers' preferences. All very true. And more importantly than that, even though it's a...
Paimon followed, for example...
Take as a traveler.
Oh, right.
Not at all. As long as the core content is interesting, my expert team here will be able to flesh out the details.
Alright, let's start with Chapter 1 then. What are you thinking? No one would ever go for that, no matter how you tried to play it.
Out of a maximum of 10 points, I'd give that a 9. Is there really flying emergency food in other worlds? How does it taste? And how do you cook it? It's a strong opening, an easy way to grab the reader's attention. Never underestimate the appeal of culinary-oriented...
Hey!
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems you're filtering them through the lens of the kinds of light novels you've read in the past. Thoughts from the experts? Are we able to work with this general framework to make an interesting story?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the core concept if I'm not careful.
That's good. Okay, we're done with Chapter 1. Let's move on to Chapter 2.
Huh? Won't that...
Readers will devour your content a lot. Hurry, Chapter 2, let's go.
Huh? What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity. I thought your beginner's luck would carry you a little further before it came to this.
Before it came to what?
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life, appearing without warning and inflicting...
Sounds awful.
When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take... Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for... Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh, wait a minute. Miko, we'll be getting paid for all the hard work we're doing, right?
Of course, everyone that takes part in the creative process.
All right, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back? Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man who doesn't have the money to pay for anything. Only later do we find out that this young man is none other than Rex Lapis himself. With the help of the Qixing and the protection of the Adepti, I am free to roam this vast realm. Is this the kind of cheap thrill that guy was talking about?
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. Also, there are a great many legends about Rex Lapis. I'm sure it will spark the people's curiosity. I, for one, think there's a sizable market for this. Approved.
Alright, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Great. Well, now Satomi...
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
The strict Principal Raiden of the Inazuma Academy decided to confiscate all light novels. With the help of Lady Kitsune, the protagonist defeats Principal Raiden in an exam before the throne, forcing the principal to abolish the Literature Hunt Decree. Are we absolutely sure we can publish this?
We can and we will, giving you the Omamori. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a spell that can make their wishes come true. The protagonist uses this spell to defeat the Raiden Shogun in battle. That should do the trick.
Whoa, so we're really going head-to-head with our rival on this one, huh?
I suppose so. Once they're done writing the manuscript, I'll write the passage where the protagonist recites the incantation myself.
Are we done then? Do you really think this will be able to beat a first-hand guide to some...
The content is fine. Now we just need to... I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as those in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. She runs a regular Q&A column in That's Life magazine. You're free to take a break while the creative team is...
Miss Hina, with Miss Hina getting so popular lately, but Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. Maybe that's why her fans like her so much. May your light novel sell well and set a new...
We'll do our best.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler by Thousand Hands.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing. Having been around you so much recently...
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people to get this thing finished. Don't you
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales in pilot locations throughout...
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous now. Do you really think this is gonna work?
That's right. Be confident in your work.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come. Thank you all for your submission. I wish you the very best of... You've all finally made... Good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flying off the shelves. Multiple sales locations are asking when we'll be printing more copies.
Woohoo!
This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what you've... I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow shortly, and I'll notify you to come and...
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made this light novel was to combat the influence. We sold a lot of copies.
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are talking about.
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits and... Oh, that? That's a throwback. That's old news, man. No one's talking about that anymore. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already memorized all the incantation. The Secret Spells of Lady Kitsune?
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune and all the other powerful yokai. They can make any of your wishes come true. I heard that the incantations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load of Mora and got it, but then one night it all turned to leaves and he developed... They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get... That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the ones everyone was trying before.
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling less work.
Wow, you're right! But what's this moonless... Hyman doesn't remember that detail from the brains.
This is something that will become very important to us further down the line.
There's a...
Of course. Behind every book that hits the market lies...
Oh yeah, if we leave him to his own devices, he might just write another guide to some... Also, we still need to figure out what is...
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, I've already managed to identify the author, but when we went to ask him about it, he had no... Yes, this is another case of possession. After his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration, he shouted out,
But the spirit that wrote the book is our...
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role. Oh, what are you talking about? The fun's just about to begin.
Miko, what is this?
The ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain elusive author.
Really? But it...
That seems rather fitting, considering... What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally about to meet the true author of a first...
Paimon's heart is pounding. Hey! Wait up! Ooh, Paimon's...
Emerge!
What a weird painting. Miko, do you know what it's supposed to show?
Probably a scene from ancient Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also... Looks like the artist signed their name.
Let's go inside and take a look.
It's my lucky
Right
day!
here, right now.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Let's light it up!
Animal test 6308.
Let's light it up!
Emerge, right here, right now. Emerge. Let me scribe.
Stand clear.
Right here.
Yes.
Wow, this place is huge. Hey, is that a A mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move. Emerge.
Enhanced Animal Module 75, Animal Test.
Shine down! Everybody stand back! Decided by destiny!
I'm always watching. Right now, emerge. Right here. Emerge.
Yeah!
My blade!
Stand clear. Absorption test.
There is no escape!
Show them.
Kind of fairy.
Right here. Emerge. Show them.
Stand clear.
Off we go. Shadows of fate. Right now.
Yeah!
Emerge. Right now. Right here.
Delves into destiny!
Absorption test.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Animal hypostasis.
A sight to behold. Show them.
Whoa. It's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is it?
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret Kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to skip many of the more tedious steps. The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age. Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here. Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess a living person. You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit. After leaving the host's body, he...
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the traveler isn't gonna have any lasting...
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like she's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the...
Probably...
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though, so let me help add a little... The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you...
The painting is moving again!
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own ritual. Getting a taste of my own medicine. What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their writing? Are novels so popular in this day and age?
We got you! So you were the one who wrote a first-hand... What are you trying to do, Why'd you put that summoning incantation in the book, huh? What's your gift?
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap. You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their glorious return to the world and
What? Paimon knew it! You...
Oh, did you now? Then how naive of you to let me I sense, yes, great power within her. Good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to
Wake up! Quick! Wake up! We gotta stop!
It is futile. You shall never wake her again.
Hey! Come on, wake up! Don't... Miko! Think of... You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames, huh? You mischievous little... Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Aw, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame...
Rakusai? Miko...
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's
Memory? But...
Spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. Something that comes from the ley lines.
Do you remember that recent incident when the Rift Hound... You witnessed human memories leaking from the ley line? In life, yokai possess supernatural powers. And even when they are a shadow of... Typically, yokai memories survive longer.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred Sakura's roots when I suddenly heard someone yelling. It piqued my curiosity, so I popped inside his body and wrote a novel.
So that's how it happened. But why did you...
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just another Kitsune, no. I was a mighty and powerful Daiuko. The memories of other yokai can't but with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple of days. Anything they're still itching to do...
but...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is...
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they go out and shape their fate with their own... As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve... So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor.
Yeah.
All right, then. You finally
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai out...
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, to...
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help it. And yet you went to all these lengths to find my painting room, and even took the trouble to summon me. I knew you must have some... You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we all used to gather around and share stories. All right, you win.
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders.
Oh, Irakusai, how much time...
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Irakusai. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until then. So...
All right. Goodbye.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know.
I've been great, of course. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle, given...
Oh, well, great.
Irakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain isn't... So, your first possession, What was it like? Good. Hearing Rakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only fair that we make sure to deliver all... Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memory. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one last thing for me,
You cannot be serious, Miko! After all that, you still have more errands for us? You guys teamed up to scare Paimon just now. If you think Paimon's gonna do anything you ask for, think again!
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking you to finish what you started. Besides, your paychecks are still in my hand.
Paimon's paycheck? Well, there's no way out now. We're in
Hello there, my little helpers. So nice of you.
As if we had a choice. We just want our paychecks. So, Miko, what exactly do we have to... Also, to be clear, we actually have no...
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, the Hyakyako is just back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink. One by one, they'd start soaring into the sky with their yokai power. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. So I will be performing a convocation ritual for them. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well.
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of Lake...
That's the one. Actually, it's not a wish-granting incantation at all. It's a spell to help calm. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and I will start the ritual preparations shortly. First, tell the shrine maidens to leave the mountain. During the Hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around in the air above the Grand Narukami Shrine. Having the shrine maidens leave avoids the bother. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. The memories are normally... They may see...
Alright, got it. Okay,
To send them.
Yep, me.
I see. How the...
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that, we're gonna come back and do the ritual.
It seems like Lady Guji places great trust in. Lady Guji's never allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted Thank you for helping with the ritual.
Don't worry. Miko's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go do... Put the monsters down the mountain. These monsters look really riled up. Yep, let's get rid of them as... All right, here they come!
Shine down! Let's light it up!
Absorption test.
Adventure time! I'm going in! Written in the stars! Now you shall perish! Illusion shattered!
Enhanced Animal Module 75. Absorption test. Let me scribe.
Shine down!
What a lucky day!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Fate is upon you.
How's this?
Torn to oblivion!
There's so many of them! Come on, you can do it!
Don't hold back.
World Mark II!
To the fairy.
Everybody stand back!
What you got?
Decided by destiny! Inazuma shines eternal!
What?
Alright, that's the last of the monsters. How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's head back. Wow, so many! They're everywhere! Huh?
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like really block out the moon!
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short. It's a feast, and all feasts come to an end. Since you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Rakusai, you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course. Just as I thought. The ritual went very...
But the look on your face just...
I'm fine, seriously. No.
Miko!
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can...
Sure, no problem. A meal it is!
Okay. Well...
Today is the day we agreed to treat Miko to a meal. The venue is Uyu...
Wait is unbearable. How is the next chapter of the miraculous adventures of the Traveler not released yet?
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night. It just seemed to form out of nowhere.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Yeah, I I guess light novels are just fiction after all.
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something tells me the miraculous adventures of the Traveler will remain an interesting series for a long—
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko anywhere. Guess she's not out here.
Ah, my little friends. There you are.
Miko, what is this? You started eating?
I did, yes. You're paying, after all. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive dishes and drink the finest sake, all for absolute— Ah, boss, see these two faces here? Remember them. They're the ones picking up the bill.
Alrighty.
What's gotten into you? Come on, sit. You have to try this fish. It's found exclusive. Or maybe you'd rather try this? I know, if you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too. There are all kinds of fruit juices covering the whole price.
Miko! You were outrageous! Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered for us was the plainest kushikatsu!
Strange. I remember no such thing. Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't you? Anyway, I am something of a VIP, you know. Wouldn't you find it embarrassing to treat me anything short—
Miko, this meal is going to be super expensive! Aren't you afraid we won't be able to—
Oh, don't you worry about that. You can most definitely afford it. They're still printing your light novel by the batch, you know. You have quite the generous payment.
What? Darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very beginning!
Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true so you'll have to come up with something new for the next chapter of The Miraculous The deadline is looming. I'm counting on you.
Welcome to Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Always refining her craft.
Bye.